squat, please. What's up, y'all? Y'all good? Welcome to Comedy Cube. I am your host for the evening, Trife, the comedian. All right? I am bringing to the stage the lawyer. So if you got any felony cases, y'all can hit her up after the show. She used to background dance and sing for El DeBarge. Yeah, she was. But she's been doing stand-up for about two or three years now. Comedy clubs all over the country. Y'all put your hands together for Melanie Mary!
Thank y'all so much. I feel like church, you could be seated. Man, I've never done comedy in a warehouse in downtown LA. I mean, I hope y'all stay for the rave after this. I mean, shoot, they do auto body painting here, sex trafficking, so don't stay. Lovely ladies, don't stick around too long. So let's get right into it. Yeah, Bill Cosby, yeah. So like you said, I'm a lawyer, so I know Bill Cosby got off on a technicality, and I'm not really concerned about that because you have to be able to see to be able to rape somebody. So here go Bill Cosby. Excuse me, could you please show me to the pussy so I can give her some Spanish fly and I'll stick my pudding pop in her ass. And you know, I feel sorry for Camille. Nobody thought about Camille because she didn't think Bill Cosby was ever getting out. So she had to tell her side dude Earl to get out. Earl, you gotta go. Bill's coming home. Like, she had to rearrange the office, get his extra bed out, like, cause she didn't think Bill was ever getting out. And so let's talk about Sha'Carri Richardson. Boy. So all of us, we're in Los Angeles, we're in California. Weed is legal, I smoke it, even though I'm a lawyer, it's legal here, so I smoke it too. Thank you. I should have smoked before this show, I wouldn't be so nervous. So she got disqualified from the Olympics for testing positive for cannabis use. But I don't know about you all, like she won first place in her race after smoking weed. The only place I want to run to after smoking weed is 7-Eleven. So they should have gave her the gold. And you know who else needs to smoke some weed? Simone Biles. Because I was today years old when I found out about the twisties. And so I don't know if you know what the twisties are. You don't have control of your body when it's 10 feet in the air. So if she would smoke some weed with Sha'Carri, then she would know how she feels to get out of her body on a daily basis. So like Trife said, I'm a lawyer. I just passed a California bar back in May. Thank you. Yeah, but I've been licensed for 10 years. I'm also licensed in Georgia. But I passed the bar, then I went to the bar, then I got arrested for DUI. So I'm in Studio City on Ventura Boulevard having some celebratory drinks with one of my comedian friends. And I get in my car, go make a U-turn down Ventura Boulevard. I get pulled over, whoop, whoop. Officer's like, have you been drinking? I said, well, you know, I had a couple of drinks. He's like, get out the car. I was like, okay. So he gives me the field sobriety test. Now, mind you, know, everybody thinks that they can pass a field sobriety test when they're drunk as hell. So I'm thinking I'm doing the tightrope like Janelle Monáe. Man, y'all, Melanie was doing the Tootsie Roll. To the left, to the left, to the right, to the right, to the front, to the front, get your ass to the car. So they take me to the Van Nuys jail, and if anybody's ever been there, 0 stars, would not recommend. And I sat in there for like 13 hours because they make you sit in there to like sober up, right? So I get in there, I get booked in, they put me in holding with, and I'm 39, I've never been in jail in my life. So they put me in holding with another female, and she asked me like, what are you in here for? I was like, I have the right to remain silent. Everything can and will be used against me in a court of law. I know how this shit works. Y'all not finna get me caught up with this shit. So I'm in the cell, and she was in there for DUI too, and she was only 18, so it was really bad when you're not even 21 yet. So I get up to use the bathroom. Now, mind you, there's cameras everywhere, and I don't like to pee on camera unless I'm at Starbucks, because at least at Starbucks is hidden and I can sue later. So I get up to go pee, and she looked at me, she was like, damn girl, you go to the gym? I'm like, hold up. My pronouns are she, hers, and they love dick. So I'm not about to be gay for this day. I'm only here for a day. Like, this is not Orange is the New Black. This is not happening. So all I have to say about this situation is fuck the police. Speaking of fucking... So speaking of fucking the police, I used to date a police officer. I'm from Chicago, so we dated. Yeah, Southside. We dated. We dated back in Chicago, Chi-Town stand up. So when we had sex, this is literally the first time we had sex. He was like, choke me. I was like, choke you? He's like, yeah, choke me. I'm like, look, bro, I just wanted to fuck the police. I ain't want to kill the police. Like a cop car. And then he just kept raising the stakes, like, I want you to handcuff me. I'm like, did you become a police officer so you could do all the things to other people that you want me to do to you? Like, I could just see the headline now, attorney kills police officer during sex via strangulation. Man, that shit gonna be on Dateline, Forensic Files, The First 48. It's gonna be on all the shows I watch. So I had to get rid of him, because I'm just like, if I call the police on him, who gonna come? His friends, like, oh, he ain't do shit? Girl, y'all gonna work that out, work that shit out. So man, what the fuck is up with this Delta variant, man? Clap if you got the vaccine. Okay, well, I understand. I know a lot of black people didn't clap. I don't have it either, so I can't sit up here. And I haven't got COVID yet. I wish I did get COVID. I've been trying to lose 10 pounds for the last 3 years. Shit. So if you can't taste or smell, yeah, give me all the broccoli, all the quinoa, all the unseasoned chicken. Give me all that shit. You know, and I'm not one of those vaccine conspiracy theorists. I don't think Bill Gates is trying to control me. Hell, he can't even control his wife. So I'm just like, that's not the reason. The reason is I'm 39, so these eggs are already hard boiled. So I'm not trying to have no special child. You can't say retarded no more. I'm not trying to have no special child, okay? Because what I don't want is my 18-year-old messing up your drive-thru order at the Wendy's window, talking about walk up to the window. Like, come on. Exactly, that's why they special. They special. But I just didn't want to be a part of the clinical trials, and I know black people, we have the history with the Tuskegee experiment and them doing the trials and making women infertile in Puerto Rico, so we have a long history. But yeah, I wouldn't even do Johnson & Johnson. Hell, they can't even make baby powder, so how they gonna make a fucking vaccine? You know what I mean? So everybody who got Johnson & Johnson, I hope you don't grow a third titty or something. I hope y'all good. So I hope you got Pfizer. My mama gonna call me, she's like, yeah, I got Pfizer. Mama, the P is silent. The P is silent. So I don't know if you all could tell by now, I am African American. I confuse the whites, black people know what's up. But I've been waiting to like catch a Karen off guard saying the N-word, because I don't like to say the N-word around white people because I don't want them to think they can use it. But I'm waiting, because if I hear a white woman say the N-word, I'm gonna smack the shit out of her, and she would have never saw it coming. But yeah, actually, I do have two black parents. Both my parents are like light-skinned. I have mixed grandparents. My grandmother on my father's side passed as white. I never met her. Fuck her. It still hurts. But speaking of fucking family members, fuck kids. Anybody got kids? Fuck them kids. I don't have any kids, but I know the people who have children, clap. All the parents in the house. Yeah, y'all couldn't wait to get out of the house away from them badass kids. I know y'all ass sick of homeschool. How y'all homeschooling y'all kids? Y'all barely got a GED. Come on now. They're like, you talking about what is this new math? All this extra shit. We did division, multiplication, subtraction, addition. What's all this extra shit with integers and all this other bullshit? So I feel for y'all, but now do you believe your teacher, Miss Smith? You believe Jaden was bad and he's stupid? You believe her now? What you need to do when the school year starts, you need to give that teacher a bag of weed and an edible arrangement for dealing with your fucking kids for all year while y'all asses in the house watching Netflix, watching Bridgerton and shit. But dating in LA is hard. I've been here 6 years. I live in Hollywood. And I'm like a dating mirage, because like far away I look white, up close I look mixed. But I've had black guys come up to me that typically date white women, and I'm like, they're like, hey, how you doing? I'm like, hey, how you doing? Like, oh, never mind, it's a black, abort. Because in LA, black men don't date black women unless y'all live under the 10, below the 10. Oh, it's true. it's true. But yeah, like, so I get questioned about my blackness, but let's see. My mother spent 10 years in federal prison. My father abandoned me, and I was raised by my grandma. Am I black enough yet? And I just went to jail. Now I'm blackity black. Now I got street cred. And it's funny because I've been interviewing with firms to do like criminal defense, specifically DUIs, because I want to be able to go in front of the judge, like, hey judge, it's me again, but I'm on this side instead of this side. But yeah, it's crazy. Oh, there's the light. All right. But you all have been amazing. I appreciate you coming out. Thank you so much for having me. You can follow me on social media at the Melanie Mary if you like my comedy, and I appreciate y'all. Thank you.
This has been a Funny Media Group production.